Hello, 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 hello. So today we will be continuing the Red March hunt once again. We do be indeed. We do be indeed. 7K in already. Going most likely today to 8K if I need to do all the encounters of the day. But yeah, we shall see what we are gonna be indeed finding. Hopefully something. And as I did for yesterday, I do have indeed for today as well the Poke Radar hunt. Set it up. So if need to, I can do that. But yeah. Anyway. Anyway. There is of course the chance that I might all of a sudden go offline, but it do be the fault of that I may or may not have today. I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started then. We're gonna go ahead and go to the same place with both of the games. Which is area 2. Is indeed going to be the place for today. Interesting how late both of them were. Like how far away they were from each other. Considering that I did indeed press both of them pretty much at the same time. Let's do a some amount of encounters today indeed. I would like to say that we can indeed get 8k to the 8k today. There's about 2.5 hours of hunting anyways. And from that point we are not that far off from hitting the odds per game. We're not that far off from that indeed. So we shall see what's happening today. And if everything goes well tomorrow and such, I will indeed start the batch quest. Like, the only thing that could be going wrong is either that I'm not feeling too well or the internet is down the whole day. But other than that, it should be good to go. Should be good to go indeed. Yeah, the counter thing, I have an idea for it. It's not gonna be the best, of course. But it might be working. The encounters may be slower on the batch quest, but does it really matter that much? Not really. Because I really want to get the encounter thing going on. Best thing it would be if I would be able to somehow get the, like, one that I could add encounters. But not pressing the button, but pressing the like something on my food instead. Because that would make it not to be as slow of encounters then, but at the end of the day, does it really matter that much? Not really. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good day today. I'm having an okay-ish day myself. Sleep pretty well. Having a dry mouth though. I love it. funny hunting today, hoping to get something today indeed. Bunch of badios. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where's the other daily Pokemon again? Like always, the National Dex one, it seems to be showing up quicker than the pre-National Dex one. Speaking of which, it just wants to be showing up. What's wrong with you? Where is my funny little from the other one? And deciding not to show up the whole day. I mean, it would be an achievement on its own, honestly, because it is a 10% chance to be appearing. If it wouldn't be appearing the whole day. Like if I would be doing like over 1,000 encounters, which would be 500 per game. Oh yeah, the cat absolutely seems to be loving the little cooling things that we do for her. We have one towel that is on the in the freezer, and then we have the one that we like put cold water onto it and dry it out and then put on her for a moment. She absolutely loves it. I guess because like it's a way to cool down and it's okay, so it's nice. She likes it. Because it's again like a nice 26 inside. Let's go. I'm probably about the same outside. The biggest like problem with this specific apartment is that, as I have said plenty of times, the sun shines to here the whole day. And also this is an old building, so like it really really gets in the heat and never lets go. Just never lets go. Same with cold. I don't know, for me it's easier to deal with being cold and being very hot. It could be because, for me at least, it's easier to put on more clothes than it is to remove clothes at certain point. And partially because I'm not, even though there has been hot summers like lately so many times, I'm still not used to them myself. And another thing is because do be living in the usual cold place, so your body, like, otherwise isn't ready for the heat. It's just a thing. Let's put the mic a little away, it's right in my face. Like it. Another thing with heat is really that I'll just be very tired. Partially because I can't sleep well because it's too hot. And partially because I just don't sleep well when the sun is up like the whole day, every day. Not completely, but there's only so much time that it's down. Even though we do be having like we can make the bedroom to be dark, but it's still like the sun just shines through it. Let me quickly see. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, and the time that the sun is down is from like 11 PM until like almost 4 AM. Yeah. A lot of sunlight. A lot of sunlight. Makes it harder to sleep. Especially for a person that doesn't like to sleep during the night times. Also, another like annoying thing about it being like warmer summers is that I have noticed that my nose is runnier than usual. And I don't like it. I don't like it. As much as I don't like it that I haven't seen the daily Pokemon on the other game, come on! I know you're there! Where are you hiding? I have seen a bunch of eggs or seeds or whatever. I haven't seen the other one. Come on, there's been over 100 encounters. This is ridiculous. It's a 10% chance. And I have seen 1% in that game. What do you mean? Oh, come on! And my luck isn't the best lately. And with Pokemon games. Where is my other 10% daily Pokemon? I'm actually surprised that it is entire. But I mean, it is quite nice that it's kind of on the rarer side, but at the same time, it would be nice to see it more often. I'm thinking it could be maybe like that since some of the Pokemons are exclusive to here, that we would be getting like a boosted chance of the Pokemon to be appearing if we don't have it on the decks yet. It would be nice. It would be complicated. It would be nice though. But where is the route? And I know that in this area there is going to be a daily Pokemon. I did see it. It's just... it's nowhere to be found. Is it waiting to shine? Or is it actually not gonna be showing today at all? It could be a thing that I have missed it. That's also a possibility, but still. Even if I haven't missed it, it hasn't been showing up too much today. Where is it? It do be hiding, it do be hiding. And there is the other one again. My luck do be ridiculous sometimes. It do be what it do be. I'll surely be lucky someday and get what I'm looking for, which right now is the Pokemon on the other game. Which shouldn't be too hard to find. It's a good thing for sure that I wasn't paying too much attention and I thought that Meryl was for some reason green. Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention at all to that. So, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, the problem that I will always have been running in the summer times is that you need to wait until it's colder so you have motivation to do things. But at the same time, I should sleep at the colder times because I can sleep. Babe, it do be a thing. Thankfully the heat is manageable with all the cooling that we have going on though. It's nice. Another good thing is that if it gets hot enough, then they need to do something about it, that it's not gonna be as hot in here anymore. Anyway, funny Pokemon shall be found today. Would be kind of crazy if I would be running into a Mail's Zurill before I see the daily Pokemon on the other game. It would be kind of great. It's another do. It do be a little fur in there. But where do be the daily Pokemon be hiding? I mean, if it would be hiding because it is waiting to shine, I wouldn't be upset about it. Because it would be an absolutely crazy of a shiny if it would be. Which I have a few of, more or less. I have the pre-evolution of it quite a few times. So, like, technically I also have it a few times. I have it as that specific Pokemon once or twice. I don't remember. Do I have two of them? But I know that I have at least one of them. I'm gonna go ahead and soon stretch out. It's nice to stretch out every once in a while. Like, if I would have known the Friday before the before the Safari week ended that this would be the case, of course I probably wouldn't have gone this far, but then again, you never know. You never know what's gonna be happening, so here we are. But as I still say, it's only 2 streams after that, so it's not that bad actually. And soon only 2000 more. Let's stretch out. Uh, 200 chicks, and if I haven't, as I said, missed it out, I haven't seen the daily Pokemon on the other one. Well, isn't this interesting? Oh. There we go. Of the Starlies. But where do be the male Azurill be? Where do be that dude be hiding in? Anyway, I did a few things though in order to prepare even more for the whenever I'll be doing the Pokeradar hunt thing. And the only thing that I actually did for it is to that I did was to get the sketchy app that would be helpful with them. That was literally the only thing that I actually did get. But yeah, fun thing about Pokemon Go actually is that we did start a thing on one gym that we had, like we both put their pink shinies. And the last time that I checked, the people that did add more to there, they also added pink shinies there, which is kind of cool. I don't remember what's the situation there right now because it may or may not be defeated. I don't think so. Will I get a Pokérush before I find the next shiny in here? That is the question of the day. I mean, I have found Pokérush once in the Brilliant Diamond file, but not in the Shining Pearl yet. It will surely happen at some point. I will get Pokérush. Which is indeed rarer than a shinies. It do be indeed. On the app. There's so many times that I have gotten Pokérush before I have found a shiny in the games. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Um, and it has usually been, if I have been hunting, it has been on the longer hunts that at some point that has happened. And if I do get a progress, it's usually on the longer shiny hunts that I have indeed going on. Which is feeding, honestly. Then I just randomly get it somehow. There's always a thing that I try to do with the Pokéros, even though I don't really do anything with it. I like to try and keep like 1 or 2 Pokemon to have like the active Pokéros. So if I want to do something with it, I can. But like most of the time, I don't use it for anything, and it just is there. It do be quite interesting though how the look of the Pokéros have been indeed changing over the years. Most of the time it has been like staying more or less the same, like purplish thing. More or less the same shape between the uncured and cured one. But then there's like the one-offs that do be looking interesting and odd because they are not the same as everything else. Anyways, I'll go ahead and switch my sitting position. There we go. It's better now. Nice. I just think that the Pokemon that should be appearing on the top game as a daily Pokemon is hating me. What else it could be at this point? What else could it be at this point? Hmm. It's like every single time that one thing that is weird, shiny wise in the Great Marsh is that over every single time that I think about it, I think that the barrel shiny isn't obvious, but it is. It could be because for some reason I'm thinking that it is more subtle than it is. Even though I know exactly how it looks and such, I always just think that. No way I'm gonna be seeing that and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it is pretty obvious. It's a nice shiny. Nothing too amazing, but it's okay. It is okay. Still, probably the coolest part about Shiny Bee Barrel, I will say that it's that everything that is the tail color, it do be changing into a pretty color. It's such a beautiful looking one. Where do we the Pokemon beam? Like actually, this is getting ridiculous. I wanna just see it once. Because I'm afraid now, because when I'm gonna be seeing it, for sure I'm gonna be seeing it like, I don't know, like 20 of them in a row then. Which would be my luck? It would be my luck indeed. Not seeing something for forever and then seeing it to be everywhere. Maybe I need to switch the spot. It's definitely it while I'm not finding it. Definitely. It definitely isn't that I'm just having bad luck and not finding it. No. Why would it be bad? Why would it be that? It doesn't make even any sense. And make extra counters. Even though I'm pretty sure that I did press the button that didn't get pressed twice. Like last time, but anyways, it is fixed now, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, eggs. Oh, the huge. What is going on? This is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, let's find a male Azurill before I do anything else then, I guess. Is it like this point? Sure, why not? Why not you find it? It would be funny like that. And it's not like I messed around with the clock anyways, because I mean, I did see them. I haven't touched the clock at all. What I did, I was just follows the game. That's it. It's literally everything I did with it. So I have no idea why it is doing this to me. Anyway, it's almost an hour of hunting. It is behind. Which isn't too bad at all, honestly. Isn't too bad at all. What is bad though is that I don't know where the daily Pokemon is still, and it's starting to get annoying. Like, where are you? I just want to see the funny Pokemon. Just a dude in nowhere to be found, and is for sure. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy, but yeah, I hope to anyone who is hunting the best of luck. Hopefully you will be finding whatever you're looking for, or at least have something to shine indeed. It's kind of the same thing that I have going on with the weird thing that I wanted to do is to get every Pokemon caught as soon as possible in Ultra Sun, which means waiting ridiculous amount of time for a certain Pokemon to call. Usually it's evolution. And right now I'm stuck with Snorlax. Considering that Munchlax anyways is hard to find in there, and then to try and find it to be calling. First of all, calling is a big deal, it doesn't want to call. Second of all, it healing all the time because of leftovers. And then it calling it successfully, at least something, so I can restart the game, because I'm not gonna be wasting my materials for each. First of all, because I don't have too many materials, because I'm in literally at the beginning of the game. And second of all, because Munchlax, it do be annoying to get down. It's not working. Even if I would be doing a super effective move, it still is there. Just unfortunate, she doesn't want to go down. Especially if it gets like quite a few defense curls or anything else up, it's impossible to do any damage to it. Well, it has been a little bit of time since an executed a show up last, so it was a decent surprise. It was a decent surprise indeed. Oh boy. Yo, more to go than I have done more or less an hour of hunting already. Just 400 encounters. And I also think that I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom as well. To the final encounter, I'm indeed gonna be going ahead and using the bathroom real quickly. Too special. But yeah, I'll be right back. There we go. Let's continue then. A good first hour of hunting, but still haven't found a Pokemon that I'm really looking for. And now I'm starting to second guess myself, is it even in here today? And I'm pretty sure that I did see it multiple different times. It'll be showing up in here. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but still. Be nice to see the daily Pokemon at least once for the other game. I'm a bunch of executes, but not the other dude. But yep. Funny little things, funny little things. Life is to find sometimes the thing they're looking for. I mean, I think the SOS Snorlax has been taking for me longer than for Bacon to Salamence. Weirdly enough. It's another execute. Where do the other dude be at? Will I find it? The daily Pokemon for the other game before something cooler happens. So at this point it just seems like I'm gonna get like a shiny or a the male Sorrel before each. But we shall see, we shall see. Only time will tell. What will be the case for today? Is that the male Azurill? No. I have been having a bad luck with the male Azurills. Or in average I have way too good of a luck with them. Either way. Ridiculous. Also, I don't know where sometimes people do get weird shiny charm mods from. Because sometimes I'm looking for, like, I'm watching random videos and such. And then like they say that the shiny charm is like the odds are way different from what they should be. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's not how it's working. Like, sometimes people are mixing the shiny odds and the Masood odds. Or, like, the odds for eggs, anyways. I know that's a thing, but, like, overall, what's going on in there? Like, I thought they were very much known how the odds work, but apparently not. Apparently not. And then there is a male Azuriel. Before I can even find one 10% Pokemon that I'm looking for. Every other 10% Pokemon I have already found today. There is one missing. There is one missing indeed. Check quickly. Okay. Close that up. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, at this point it's just feeling like there is not a daily Pokemon in there, but I'm pretty sure that there should be. So I'm pretty sure I did see the dude in there quite a few times. Well, that's pretty cool to have the 1% to be shown at the same time. That's pretty cool. You know what would be even crazier than that? To have it shoot male Azures at the same time. First default few, 1% Pokemon, and then add 25 chance of being male. Oh, that is quite a chance. It's quite a chance indeed. Oh yeah, and apparently in only some areas you can find Noctowl at night, which is weird. I mean, it's understandable, but at the same time, like, why? Already doesn't make any sense that basically two of the same Pokemon are showing at the same place, but why? What do you mean by that? It's again a bunch of eggs. Three times in a row? Question mark? No, unfortunately it's a no. Oh yeah, and I think the Marill also was a 10% because there was another Pokemon in there that I do remember there being. And Marill and Quagsire do be getting 5% taken off of their thing because if there is a daily Pokemon in there. Imagine if you could encounter air. Like instead of like if you don't have the daily Pokemon in there, sometimes you're just encountering air instead. Air is air. Just air. Nothing in there. So yeah, my luck in here has been that either a bunch of 10% or 18%. Imagine getting the very common shiny from the place. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me at all. If it isn't a guaranteed one, of course. That's a different thing. This is a completely different thing indeed. Are you gonna be another male Azuriel? No. Unfortunately not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be soon switching to grayscale again. See if we can bring any luck with that once again. Someday I'm gonna be successful with it, I know it. Someday it'll indeed be happening. Even though I don't really play too much with it and it has happened once already, but still, maybe one day, maybe one day. Well, Zorals, they do want to show up on the top game a lot, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Exactly the dude that I'm looking for, but cool nonetheless. And probably the weirdest thing about, since I did say that some people sometimes don't know the shiny charm mods, is that they have stayed the same ever since the base odds have been 1 in 4K. But I'm pretty sure that they're just mixing it out with something else. Because honestly, it's like kind of weird how like eggs work, for example, if you have the shiny charm and you're not doing Masuda and such. But then again, either I'm doing like full odds eggs, whatever it is in that game, or I'm gonna be doing Masuda. Because yeah, why not? Oh. Where are we working sometimes? Still, so far today I haven't accidentally thrown something at the Pokemons. I mean, sure, it has been soon only like 600 encounters, so yeah, but still. Usually you'll be throwing Pokeballs accidentally quite a bit. So do be very surprised that I haven't done it too much today yet. Surely at some point I'll be doing it. Surely. We haven't gotten an interesting streak with today anyways, with getting like a bunch of the same Pokemon to be appearing. Like one after another. Today has been nicely diverse. Things apart from like sometimes getting a bunch of executes in a row. But like I haven't gotten like a crazy streak to getting a bunch of them to be appearing. So I'm just thinking, could I be mixing it up with the other game? The daily Pokemon, but then again I can't because it's a completely different Pokemon in both of the areas. On both of the games, that is, because yeah, I can't be mixing them up. Let's do one more encounter, then I'm indeed gonna be switching into the grayscale. There we go. There we go. To do some encounters with this. Maybe we'll be indeed getting lucky today with this. It's always a possibility to get lucky. Ruby Whoopers. Ruby Whoopers. One thing that I'm quite surprised about though, since they need to of course cut it somewhere that the daily Pokemon can have the 10%, they didn't cut it from the 20%. Instead of they did cut it from the they did cut it from the 15% instead. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's weird at the same time. That they decided to do it that way, indeed. I mean, but if you want to shun, it's okay, but then again, you are indeed the one that I would like to get the least in here. And nice. It has indeed started, sure. Get to do sunset times. It has indeed started. I'm hoping that the luck that I'm having here doesn't transfer it when I'm doing the badge quest. I'm hoping I will be having a better luck in there. And I knew that was a little off because I didn't actually press button. One thing that I am kind of hoping for would be that there would be even more like heuristic things for each of the Pokemons. Like maybe they would be doing different things differently depending on what they are like. They have like they can have marks in Scarlet and Violet, and every single time they say something silly about them, what they are like, but they never really act with it. It would be nice. Maybe not like too much, but too much to do with it, but just like slightly do be having it. Slightly having something in there, indeed. So that they could be like maybe attacking differently. Maybe the enter animation could be different. How they walk maybe as well. like something to do with it, because like sure they are fun to see like what this silly little text says, but like at the end of the day it doesn't really matter what it does say. Hmm. Oh nice, Zuriel. Haven't seen you in a while. Definitely not. Definitely never sing Zuriel. No. Why would I do that? Hmm. They are indeed closing in. They're getting quite close to hitting 8k. It's not gonna be taking too long until we indeed do be hitting that. Most likely a little over half an hour. And I have indeed hit K. And as I said, from that point it's not too far away for hitting odds on the games. Like per game. But we still have plenty of time to find it before that happens, thankfully. So it doesn't need to go that high. Cat came in and meowed and played on the floor. Probably trying to say that it's way too hot in here. Because she indeed did sit again right in front of the cooler. Cooling machine, whatever my thing. Probably was at the balcony to chill out in there, as she usually does, It's another dude. Let's go. I've indeed hit a bunch of 7s. We can't like fully hit them, unfortunately. It's counting by 2 because while hunting and getting the encounters pretty much the same time most of the time. That's an Azuriel. Cool. Always love to see Azuriel. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to the celebration of Midsummer. Wow, the same amount as I do every single year because it's okay, but it's okay, but at the end of the day, I'm personally not the biggest fan of it, but it's fine. We're just chilling with like the dudes that we normally chill out with and such. So like it's nothing that special to me personally because of that. I have always been around friends and family during that time, so and since indeed these summers are like too hot, you can't even do all the things that you would like to do. There is the possibility that Or the forest fires can start easier, so you can do like campfires and such. Which do be a shame, but it do be. Yeah, most likely I'm not gonna be getting into night encounters in the Raid Marsh anymore. For the reason being that I do be starting nice and early, so even if I've been doing like 4-ish hours of a stream, it's not gonna be going there. But yeah. We're going to get this hunt done. Yeah, I don't want to say this week, but somewhere nearby of the streams that I will be doing in here. Because I'm not completely sure how the rest of the week will go after I end stream on Wednesday. But I'm hoping to get this done so I can move on to other hunts, but it is indeed the case that I really want to get this hunt done with because, as I said, I want to start clean next year, and also it is quite a bit over time already. And it do be quite usual that people do be going over time for a safari week if they are not like ending it early. But it do be what it do be. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Shiny do be appearing when it wants to be, and where is that? This could be the absolutely ridiculous hunt that I'm gonna be having. It could be, it could be. It could be indeed. I'm hoping that it's not going to be, of course. That's why 1 in 8k luck, as I have said, that is pretty good. Considering that I only do like one at a time and not too many overodds hunts have been going on at all. And yeah, at least one has been overodds. Don't know about the rest of them though. There were quite a few close calls though. So there is also that. But yeah, as I do be starting the badge quest, I do be hoping that it doesn't take too long to get something. I mean, most likely no, because they are indeed overworld shinies, and you can like see the shininess in the overworld, and you by that are encountering more Pokemon than in previous games. That is also the reason why I would like to have a counter going on, to actually see like how fast I'm gonna be seeing things. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna be going... I'm gonna go before I start actually hunting. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go for the... just before the, like, go into the big city. Before that battle. Trying to find shiny in that time, which I know to be possible. Have done it before. Did find a shiny Bonsly before I even battled Nimona the second time around. Let's fix the counters. Go. Nice. Oh boy, that is indeed 2 hours of hunting, 800 encounters done. Staying at the usual place do be nice though, not lacking behind or anything like that. Time to stretch again. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can't believe my luck with the executes, honestly. And I think for whatever reason, at this point it's just this. For one reason or another, even though I did see Pokemon to be there, I think it has glitched and it's not appearing. Because it has been so long at this point. So like it has to be glitched out. That it's just not showing the daily Pokemon in there. Which is unfortunate. It do be unfortunate indeed. I think I'm gonna go to 10,600 and I'm gonna go ahead and switch action normal. That is more or less an hour of being in inverted. And I think at that point also I'm gonna be going ahead and heading to the bathroom as well. And if I'm done with my drink, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to drink as well. Which I probably will be done with it. Look, it evolved. Azure, let's go. It's a shame though that like most of the baby Pokemon do be friendship based. We could be having a maybe would be could be having a baby Pokemon that wouldn't be friendship based. Like again, but then again, I kind of don't want to get another baby Pokemon like that. I much rather get a baby Pokemon that and do feel more like a pre-evolution, not as a baby Pokemon. Puxel kind of fits that, honestly, and it also has the thing that you only need to level it up into pretty high level, but still. But as I said, maybe Pokemon, they are the coolest thing. As I said, I would like to, if we would be getting another baby Pokemon, I wish that it would just feel more as a pre-evolution than a baby Pokemon. And if it would be evolving not with friendship, it would be also nice. There is a surprising amount that doesn't need to do that, but at the same time there is a bunch that do need it. It's another Azorial. Will this one be evolving too? Like honestly, I don't mind the baby Pokemon that do evolve when they are they have learned a specific move, because usually when it's the baby Pokemon like that, it learns the move at some point, and then you just need to level it up once more, and then it is indeed evolved. But I kind of don't like the Pokemon that you need to use like hard scale on in order to learn a move so it can evolve. I mean, like, it makes sense that they don't learn it naturally, because why didn't they learn it before? Now they can evolve because they learned the move. But like, still, it would be quite nice. It would be quite nice indeed. That would be nice. That the evolution dudes, especially on Generation 4, that we don't need to use quite a rare item on them in order to evolve them. And also another thing that do be quite unfortunate is that especially in Generation 4, like the evolutionary items for the new Pokemon, they are like nowhere to be seen. Like the special ones, the stones were pretty available, but then there is the thing of the Razor Claw situation. Also, one thing that I did find quite weird though is that I would kind of see like Sneasel and Gligar to be version exclusives, just because they have like a quite similar evolutionary method. They both need to be holding a new item at night in order to evolve. So like, would you be interested that only Gligar do be like that? Gligar do be version exclusive, but then Sneasel is in both games. I mean, it wouldn't particularly make too much sense to have the those ones to be version exclusives. They're found in such different areas, but at the same time It is weird. Hello, Mang. What are you doing? I'm doing good today. Still trying to find something while standing in the mud for several hours. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I would rather not be in the mud, but I don't mind it. But I would like to get some rain though. Which hopefully there is gonna be later this week. Please get a little bit of rain done so the environment is not as dead. Yeah, I think I'm more on the love side for rain personally, just because I just think of the environment in that ways, that the environment would be much healthier if there wouldn't be just straight sunlight for a few weeks in a row. I don't like to go outside when it's raining though, I just like that when it's raining. Even though usually in the summer there is not gonna be rain, there is gonna be thunderstorms instead. Which I don't mind. I don't like them, but I don't mind them. But I always do be loving though in summer times when there is a nice and like light rain that like immediately dries off. Because it's summer. That rain I don't mind, but I just don't like when it's like buckets of word thrown to your face. And we literally have a saying in Finnish that the rain is pouring so much that it's literally just a feeling like it's thrown from a bucket. That's why I used that term if it sounded weird. We literally have a saying like that. Which is quite funny. It's more like actually pouring, but still. It's a funny saying. As it is with the most sayings, it is quite old though. Sun is nice, I don't mind it, but at some point it is just too much. That's why rain do be indeed needed. It is unfortunate the case that it hasn't been raining nearly enough in the past few summers compared to the amount of sunlight. But what can you really do about it? The only very unfortunate part about if it's not raining as much, since we do live near 2 lakes, they are starting to smell quite bad. Which they do normally every single when the summer starts anyways, but just it's not a nice smell. Thankfully we can smell it to the house or the apartment, whatever. But we do be driving like pretty close one of the one of the lakes. Like when we sometimes go outside driving around and such. But it do be like always quite interesting to think about that, since we do be indeed living quite close to 2 lakes, there is not too many like mosquitoes because of age. It is probably mostly thanks to that we do be living in a city center, but still. They're not too far away from here. Because we did go in like one of the very near one of the lakes a few days ago, and it was absolutely filled with them. It was ridiculous the amount that was there. And soon going to go into a place where they are everywhere and they are gonna be angry because it's so hot in here and they can't do anything. They're not quite mosquitoes that are around here, but they are like the closest thing probably in English that we have a word that at least that I can think of. Because I think mosquitoes, they are technically bigger than the things that we have in here. Actually, check it out. Unless I can find thing. I mean, I guess it's Skato is the right word they use, but it's just like they are not as big as that I think actually are seen. They are quite small. But one place that I don't like and to have rain in is usually in video games because it either lags the game ridiculous amount or easy things to do become impossible. Sure, in some games it doesn't really matter that it's raining. For example, in Stardew Valley it doesn't really matter it's raining. It's actually quite nice. Like, most of the time in games it's just a lag or things are impossible to do now. Oh yeah, I forgot to look one thing yesterday. It's not that big of a deal though. Why don't you do first? What are they doing in here? What are they doing in here? What do be they doing? No one did evolve, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and soon head to the back room. I'll be back. So gonna be turning off the grayscale as well. And also I will be getting something new to drink because I'm ouch. I'm out of things to drink. There we go. That is indeed 1,000 encounters done already today. Gonna turn off the grayscale, and then I'm indeed gonna be heading to the bathroom. Everything else as well. I'll be right back. There we go. And back to hunting we go. I forgot how nice it is to drink the kind of like lemonade thing when it's hot outside, because I usually like drink it every once in a while anyways. It's like even more refreshing now. It could be because it's like actually cold as well. At least for the next like half an hour when it's gonna be like room temperature. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how long we are gonna be indeed going today, but certainly some more time. We could indeed get to 90k overall. It wouldn't be too bad, it would be an hour-ish more. But we shall see. Let's go how I'm feeling, of course, and stuff like that. One thing that I would wish to be a thing in Pokemon games though regarding the shinies would be that the little icon, if it is shiny, would be shiny. Like in your party and such. It is there in some games, and in some games it isn't there. I mean, I know that it would be like a little bit more work, or there could be like a little symbol there. Or something like indicating it, like straight away. That it is shiny. It's not like it's a big deal or anything like that, but it would be nice. Do you need it? Did it need to hover over them to like check if they're shiny or not? Because I know that in like the games that it's the case, there is only like either limited amount of shinies or like overall a limited amount of them. Because like yeah, sure there is the possibility to like in some games, as I said, there's just a new Pokemon can even be shiny. Or it's the case that it's indeed a smaller amount, which makes that there doesn't need to be for literally every single Pokemon, there doesn't need to be like a different shiny thing. That's why I'm thinking like a little icon on the Pokemon sprite on the what is it in the party, for example, when you're looking at your party. Small things that don't really make any difference but would be nice to have. Like, it would be fine by me if they don't even have them overall, but it's just like in some games it is there and in some games it isn't there. Like, just make up your mind, please. I'm fine with whatever, but just make it to be or not to be. Like, it's especially nice for like those subtle shinings. And they, especially in some cases, it does change the pose as well. Like it's, for example, having the mouth open, or it's slightly differently looking in the icon. Anyways, the funny little Pokemon of Azurill to be indeed everywhere for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it do be like that sometimes. One thing that is not too nice to imagine is that imagine if there would be in one of the 1 in 4, 1 in 8k shiny chance of the games in the starter, like in the starter, there would be a ridiculously long cutscene. Like, I mean, they are, like, okay to be long in 1 in 4k chance, but, like, it would be kind of annoying if it would be in... it would be kind of annoying if it would be the case also for the 1 in 8k ones. Sure, like, nowadays you can't even hunt for them because it do be like that. And they have unfortunately shiny log things. Like, one thing is that I will be, especially with the starters, I would be more fine with it if they are shiny logged. If there would be another way to hunt for them apart from a pseudo method, or eggs anyways. Like, if there could be just like a slight chance somewhere to be doing that. Because honestly, I don't know why, but it would at least somewhat make sense to me that if you could be doing that in Area 0, because you do be anyways pulling Pokemon either from the past or the future. So, like, it's anyways a weird place, so why not? Question mark? It would be quite funny like that. Would be the case. Like, anyways, to get another way to hunt for them, and that would always be appreciated. Always appreciated indeed. Probably funny bird bean. It is indeed another hunt that I would like to do in these games, is to hunt for the shiny starlet, since I did indeed get it while I was hunting for the Piplup indeed. So that would be nice. It would be nice indeed. Hmm. Oh, nice. Double barrel. Go. Can we get a bunch of barrels then? It would be quite hilarious. At least on one of the games. I mean, it do be also quite impressive when people do be doing like 4 times on Switch. Not gonna be doing it myself, but it is certainly like it's always quite interesting to see people doing like a bunch of different systems or something. Surely it's like easier to do like for older games, just because like they usually are like you can get them pretty cheap. And also, you can get the games, if you're lucky enough, in a decent price. Unlike Switches, there is like problems with it. Try and stream like multiple of them at the same time. Or like hunt for them at the same time anyways. They do be nice looking though. And also, I don't know, is it only in here, but it's harder to find like the newer games to be in a decent discount, like after someone has already owned it. It's quite hard to find a decent price for them, but then again, I've said plenty of times the people reselling things in here, usually the value is way too high for them. Especially if it's used. If it's brand new, it's a different thing, but like sometimes people do be selling a used one for for the price of a new one. Like, what do you mean it's used? And there's of course like differences if it's like a special one also. So if it's a special one, then it's of course a different thing, but at the same time, like, this is why all this isn't brand new. Why is it this high? I don't wanna pay so much. The other thing is, if we want to buy from another country, it's also gonna be quite expensive, even though maybe the actual product might be cheap, but there is other things that we need to pay, so it's gonna be like end up costing more or less the same amount. It's just sad sometimes. The other thing is, if I'm doing switch double hunting, I will have usually 2 copies of the same game, or at least the same generation, like Sword or Shield, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, stuff like that, so it's not that bad. I guess my next goal to hit would be to hit 13k on the hunt, which is gonna take like streams to do. Because the actual amount that I would need to hit in order for this to be the longest hunt per game would be 12,700. If I can count correctly. So almost 13k. Would be the next goal to hit. Hopefully, don't need to go that far. But yeah, as I said, I will try and do on Tuesdays still, since it is the usual Pokemon challenge day. If I have a challenge going on, I'm gonna do the badge quest. Let's see how well that goes. It would be nice to be done with the badge quest before summer ends, but I doubt it that I will be getting that lucky. I mean, it's not that unlikely, but at the same time, like 18 shinies of like hunting, I will say 2 to 4 hours a day. It is possible. It's not. Could be that it's not happening. It also seems to be like around like 2-ish hours of hunting. I, in average, get something on Scarlet and Violet. Execute? Excuse me? What are you doing? If you wanna be showing that much, just to be bold. just be cold. Then I'm gonna be very, very happy if that would end up being the case. At least 200 more. Let's see if I will be doing. See if I will be doing any more after that. Most likely, yeah. But at least 200 more checks to be checked. I might be doing another hour each of hunting more and done at that. But it isn't too bad to get 1.6k per day. Still a pretty solid amount. Still a pretty solid amount indeed. But yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be hitting 9k today. 19k is possible on total, but 9k on the current one, no. I just don't wanna do it. I just don't wanna be doing it. I mean, it would be only 1 hour more, but at the same time, no. I don't want you. It's going to be like 7:30 anyways, when I'm gonna be done, more or less. It would be 8:30 if I would be doing in 1 hour more. you. Thank you on that one. So whether we would be able to get something cool next time as well. I would like to go for another Yanma. Honestly, I haven't been going for Yanma too much. Yanma would be nice to find. And I'm also hoping that none of the games are broken, that I don't see the daily Pokemon, even though it is there. It's another thing that I do be wishing for. I will say one thing, having the new setup and everything for like 6 days at this point. Did you freaking quite nicely? And another good thing about this table is that it's not getting as warm anymore, like where my computer is, which is of course good for it. But it do be having a good airflow anyway, so it's not gonna be mattering that much at the end of the day. The Regitas, they have been always like a very interesting legendary. They don't really like, they make sense and everything, but they're still pretty strange. They did have interesting puzzles though, even though they weren't the easiest to. They weren't the easiest to understand. And not all of them made that much sense anyways. But they certainly were interesting. Were interesting indeed. It do be unfortunate though that not all of them have the greatest of shinies. Decent. Not the best. Not the best at all. Then again, there is some Regis that do be having a very good shiny. And I do absolutely love them, but and then there is some that they're fine. They are indeed fine. Execute? What are you doing? Again? That's not nice. It is indeed quite unfortunate that even though there is still at least like good 15 minutes, possibly 45 minutes of hunting, it do be indeed ending soon, unfortunately. Maybe, oh maybe. Maybe, oh maybe. We will be finding something cool. Oh, an Azure, that's kind of cool. And it's male, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just be a male one. Shiny and have a Pokerus. Be kind of insane. Yeah, as much as it doesn't really matter that Pokemon with Pokerus and such, and for me personally, it's kind of a shame that they don't have them in Scarlet and Violet. Because they could be like a small little thing that you could see on a Pokemon in there. But I do understand that Pokerus isn't a thing. It isn't the most useful thing for everyone, so understandable. But it do be interesting though, how did they get rid of it though? How did they manage to get rid of it? In Paldea. Since they don't have it in there. It should be interesting. Interesting indeed. It is kind of a deal I like with rare candies. Especially now that we have like EXP candies as well. Like, why aren't there rare EXP candies? Why are there just EXP candies? Like, I do understand, like, why it do be the case, but it do be interesting, though. Be interesting indeed. I also would hope that they would do something more to expand with the like Pokemon dropping things like fur and such. I don't know what they could be doing apart from the TMs. It would be nice if they would be expanding it so you would be able to do something more with them even. Since I don't know really what, but would I mind it? No. That would be more useful. Like maybe you could get something special if you have a certain amount of them. Because apart from making TMs with them, the Charcadet evolutionary items and gimme gold coins, they are not the most useful thing in the world. Like, sure, but at the same time, like, if you don't want to do TMs and such, they are not that useful, unfortunately. So it could be that you are gonna be giving them to someone that is gonna be doing studies with the items, and you would be getting something as a reward. It could be like that indeed. As much as I would like to get a shiny Whooper, with knowing my luck, I'm gonna be getting something rare instead. Because so far, as I said, my luck has been quite ridiculous. But then again, it would be quite fitting to get like a very common shiny in here when you have done when you have done a ridiculous amount of encounters. It would be quite fitting, honestly. Go like 10k in, find empty barrel. Let's go. As love to see a shiny barrel. Oh. Oh. There we go. That didn't take long at all to get that encounter. No, what do you mean? There we go. As I said, I will be completely happy with anything else apart from Badu. I won't be upset if I find it, of course. But it would be the one that I would least like from here. So we're all in all of my Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl files. I have now 3 of them. 3 Badus. I don't really need another one. But if it do be happening, it do be happening. Time for some more stretching then. There we go. Now they're back in sync again. One thing that is always like also nice about like if people are doing like multi-system hunting that they have either attached a controller to each or like Trigon and such, so they can control all the games at once. Sure, unfortunately it doesn't work with everything, unfortunately, but it do be quite nice looking to see like every single movement to be the same across all the games. The only concerning part to me personally is that, especially with the Switch, is that how hard it is to just control one game then afterwards. Yes, unfortunately, the touchscreen doesn't really work, which is... It is unfortunate, and it is indeed a missed opportunity to do so. But it's okay. But thankfully, if you would like to, you can just toss Pokeballs in every single game, because it doesn't really matter now, does it? Still, it would be interesting. It would be interesting indeed. It would be interesting though in the first few generations that some of the the Pokemon that are based on an animal, they do be sounding similar-ish to that, like animal, considering that what limitations they did have. Pretty cool. Sure, there are like some that they just don't really have a... They either don't have at all a real-life counterpart, or they just didn't want to make it to... Didn't want it to be having the same sort of crime. Should be interesting. It do be indeed very interesting indeed. Some of the Pokemon cries favorite and absolutely lovely by that. Just thinking, if everything goes like I'm unlucky and such, if everything goes like that next time as well, I can hit 10k. I can hit 10k. Jeez. I don't know if I even have enough room to put the numbers in there. I probably will be able to fit it somehow, but like it is... Like I need to make it smaller and such, but still, jeez. That is quite a number. K has been hit. Indeed. So that I probably will be doing like another half an hour-ish of hunting still, then I have done 1.6k for today. Um, Soon we hit the number that if I would put it the other way around would be the number that I did indeed find the shiny rumble in, which was 4,848. Now I'm hitting 8,484. So if that would be pulled the other way around, it would be indeed number that I did indeed find that dude. It would be indeed. Oh. There we go. Now we're unfortunately already past it. Indeed, already stayed in the... Oh boy. Can I get another double B barrel? No. Well, unfortunate indeed. Double female whooper. You do be indeed though be in a different level. Maybe another double whooper. Well, double be barrel straight away afterwards. That's pretty cool. They also were both female. Now they do be different, but they still both be female though. What is going on in here? What is going on? Is still both female? No, this ended the streak, unfortunately. It indeed did end the streak, unfortunately. One thing that also will be another thing that I will be looking forward in this week is that we're gonna be smoking some fish again this year, which is nice. I like to do it because my parents did it all the time and I kind of learned from each. So keeping the thing alive, I guess. Which is pretty cool. And it's also a thing that I do really enjoy doing anyways. So it's not like I mind it at all. Just depends on what we're gonna be doing this year, depending on what is already gonna be brought in there. Let's get double whooper. Bunch of double whoopers lately. Maybe we'll soon see another one. Let's see a double Zuriel. I mean, we did already see today. Yeah, 2-1% at the same time. So wouldn't be too bad to find it again, right? Nice to know that the internet seems to be going fine today. nice, very nice. Yes, indeed, very nice indeed. Soon, only 15 minutes ago. More or less, then indeed. Now done the encounters of the day. Hoping, of course, you get lucky in the last ones. Definitely haven't been hoping it for the rest of the day anyways. The whole day. Hoping you get lucky, or at least someone else to be getting lucky. If not me, then hopefully someone else. I do be hoping someone would be getting lucky. As I said, my luck in other departments has indeed been quite insane lately. So that makes sense that my shiny luck isn't that good, because it's indeed taken in some other places. Oh. It's indeed like that. But yeah, next time that I'm gonna be doing the Great Marsh will probably be on the weekend, maybe. It depends on do I feel like doing it on a Wednesday or not. As honestly, I kinda would like to take a break and play something else. But we shall see. If I feel like doing this, then I feel like doing this. I honestly could do like a little bit of something else at the beginning and then do rest of the stream this. It's always a possibility. Hmm. But yeah, again, a very good amount of encounters in. And though if I don't get anything, still a pretty good amount. Every encounter to be closer to shiny anyways. Need to be doing a bunch of encounters to get it, so every encounter should be indeed counting towards it at the end of the day. Is 8.6k on the current hunt. Six more to go. Then I'll definitely be having the shiny, right? Most definitely. Definitely, it's not the point that I will be stopping for the day. No. No, that's definitely when I'm gonna be hitting the shiny. Oh, definitely. Maybe again, start with double female Woobers. Can we keep it going? Can we keep it going? No. Can't keep it going, unfortunately. Honestly, the regular execute is pretty close to the shiny Wooper and Quagsire's coloring. Shiny Quagsire and Wooper are a little bit lighter, they are not as saturated. It's the regular execute Juby though. It's pretty close though. Not that far off. Not that far off at all. Oh hello there, 1%. Not the rarer kind. Unfortunately, it is the most common 1% actually. 75, the Bidoof is 50-50. It do be the most common one. I have to pack almost the same things. Starlet just was changing genders. And now the Whooper is in the other game. Let's go! Jeez, Starly. Excuse me? Huge! Again? Why do you be showing up? And again, like, Whooper. There. Interesting, interesting. 2 stories in a row, and after that it was a Whooper, then I did have 2 executes. And then again a Whooper in there. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Zerl do be finding always its voice. It do be like that. Oh, it's nice to actually see upside. Well, nice little 8% chance of that. Another Azure. What do you mean by that? Another Azurill. Now it's time for another Azurill then? Oh, thanks. Honestly, it would have been kind of crazy if it would be happening again like that. Where do be? It would be nice to see another Psyduck still today. It is indeed quite likely, so it's not the rarest thing ever to ask for. Then again, it's not too many encounters that I have left to do, so you never know. You never know. At least Execute is still in here. That Jube is still here. Oh, there is some Psyduck. Nice. Just a Jew that I wanted to see still today. And the last ones are just regular looking dudes, unfortunately. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Tomorrow, if everything goes as I said very nicely and stuff, we will be starting the Scarlet Patch quest. And hoping to get something cool in there indeed. But yeah. Have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today. And remember to get enough rest as well. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Until then, bye!